guys, so it's been a while, so it is now Thursday and I have not caught up with you guys because I'm the worst. But it's been a very busy week. Today is the start of Shark Week, so I'm in a lot of pain. I also had to go to the hospital today for some scans. Yeah, I think I know what the results are going to be, but I have to wait until next week so they can kind of cross with my blood tests I've had to have. So yeah, that was like emotionally, a little bit physically draining today, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, I have started reading 𝚑𝚎𝚗𝚝 today. I'm only about 10 pages in because it's been a busy day with my little cousin who came to visit and the hospital. But I've read about 10 pages and I'm really enjoying it. I mean, magical books, like what more could I possibly want, right? Especially since my O.W.L.s readathon is like a magical librarian, so I'm like, this could be the job, like this is the job. So I'm really keen to see where it goes, because sorcerers, like up until now at the very beginning, like you can see that they're seen as quite negative, like there is definitely a prejudice against them. But also I think it's so, like it's called 𝚑𝚎𝚗𝚝, so I'm like, I wonder what happens. But yeah, I've read a little bit of Peter Pan and Radio Silence too. I read that on Monday in the car listening to it. Although, like, so I'm really enjoying Radio Silence, but it's not a book that I'm finding myself wanting to reach for. Like, when I'm listening to it, I don't want to stop listening to it, but I don't find myself, like, going for it, if that makes sense. So, I don't know what's up with that. It's a bit weird, isn't it? But, I don't know. Does anyone else have this, like, where you enjoy a book while you're reading it, but picking it up is difficult? Same with Peter Pan, actually. I don't know if it's because I know the story of Peter Pan, so like a lot of the fun is taken out of it. I don't know. But I'm determined to finish those both by the end. Well, I'm definitely wanting to finish Peter Pan by the end of the week. Wait, actually, I have to finish both by the end of the week. Do I? Wait, I'm trying to think. No, so I have to finish Peter Pan and 𝚑𝚎𝚗𝚝 by the end of the week because I wanted to finish the first 6 books by the 15th and then kind of work on the second half of the books I have for my TBR. I've kind of crossed off Sal for now because I was like 10 pages in and I really wasn't enjoying it. Like, I really want to come back to it if I can, but for now I don't want to say I've DNF'd it because I do have every intention of trying for it again, but for now it's kind of put aside. But yeah, I'm in a lot of pain. It's like 11 o'clock. I'm not really tired, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a cup of tea. I'm going to have my hot water bottle, which is a Dora hot water bottle, and I don't know why, because it's not mine, it's not my cousin's, but we have a Dora the Explorer hot water bottle. Like, I did have a cute moose one, but it broke, and I'm so sad. But anyway, I'm going to have Dora the Explorer, a cup of tea, and I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to Skype my fiancé, who's in Canada, because he lives there. And this is like the only time we can talk. And then I'm going to read until I'm sleepy, and my medicine kicks in. So yeah, that's it for me tonight, guys. I'm going to catch up with you again tomorrow, and yeah, I'll hopefully be able to make this vlog more interesting for you towards the end of the week. Okay, bye guys. Good night. Nusta. So I have an exciting delivery, and these are my wedding invitations, so I thought I'd kind of open them with you guys. I'm really excited. Yeah, okay, so let's do it. What is happening? So I had to move because my grandparents came home and decided that I had to move. Anyway, the invitations came and they look so cute. I'm obviously not going to show you all of it because, you know, it's all a secret, but look, it's so cute. I'm so excited. And I also had a few Welsh ones printed, my more Welsh family. And they look like the same, but you know, in Welsh. So I'm really happy with how they turned out. And like on the back we have our picture because we're so extra that way. I don't know, I wasn't going to have anything on the back, and then my friend and my brother were like, look, just put it on the back because like I think it was like £1 more. But they sent me like all the envelope, like loads of envelopes, but only envelopes like this size that fit the RSVP cards, and not, so they don't fit like the actual like invitation in them. So I'm like, I don't know, but I didn't pay for them, so I don't know why they were included, because I could have paid for them, but I cancelled them because it was too much money. And I'm hoping I have some envelopes here. So yeah, I think today I'm gonna obviously read, but I'm going to, if I can, like try and put them in an envelope and like start writing them. But yeah, and these are our little RSVP cards. Yeah, it's getting really real. I'm actually quite, I don't know, I'm nervous to get married, but I'm also excited. I don't know, it's a lot of work, like honestly. When people were like, oh, weddings are stressful, I was like, why is it stressful? You know, you just love each other. And I'm like, no, I get it, it is ridiculously stressful. Like, it's too, like, it shouldn't be this, like, getting married shouldn't be this stressful. It should be really fun and nice, but honestly, it's a trip. It is an exercise in patience. So yeah, I'm gonna go look for my envelopes now, because I also bought like a wax seal. I've never used them before and I've always wanted one, so I'm really excited. Yeah, they're gonna look really cute, I think, when they're all wrapped together. I'm so excited. Okay, I'll catch up with you later. Bye! I'm just heading to the post office because the invitations arrived, but I don't have any envelopes to fit them. So yeah, we're gonna walk to the post office. So something I know surprised Chad when he first came. So I live in a very small village, so the post office in my village is a couple of like doors down, but it's in someone's house. I'll show you, it's really cool. I don't know, for me it was always like really normal, but everyone was like, that's weird. I was like, is it? We'll see. Hey guys, so I thought I would just catch up with you today. I haven't had a chance to film much today. It's been a day. Had some disappointing news that it's, you know, it's fine now. I'm kind of over it, and there was some positive things about it, so it's all fine. But I just found out that my grandpa's gone into hospital, so it's now like 8 and we're still waiting to hear back about like his blood tests and stuff, so I'm like a little bit stressed. And my 2-year-old cousin is impromptu sleeping over, so he will be sleeping in my bed. So yeah, that's fine. I love him to death, but sleep will evade me tonight. Sleep will evade me. But I did manage to read a bit more of this beauty. Look at this. I honestly adore this book so much. I'm on page 159. So I read a little bit, I've been quite busy, but I've read like chunks of it over the last 2 days. I'm hoping to finish this by Monday, and I think I'll definitely be able to do it because like it's such an easy read, like as in I'm just devouring it. Like, the characters are so good. And one thing Margaret Rogerson does is she writes realism into fantasy. And I'm not talking about like magical realism. I think I mentioned it before in An Enchantment of Ravens. There's moments when like the character in it, I believe she's called Isabel, needs to pee, and she's like squatting down, lifting all her skirts up, and the fairy dude is just like watching her because he doesn't understand what she's doing. And like, those moments of realness really centre me to the story, and I'm like, yeah, like that would be me, like, because you know, most stories kind of skip that stuff, but she kind of puts it in, and I love that. I love her for it, because yeah, people need to shower. Okay, I'm not gonna rant, but people need to shower more in fantasy books, or bath, or run your head under a tap, or like jump in a river, because people are like going on these epic journeys and not once do they bath or go to shower. Even when they have a chance, even when they're in a hotel room, I'm like, just shower. You probably smell disgusting and is very unhygienic. Just because you're on a fun adventure doesn't mean that you have to smell like a wet dog, essentially. But I mean, I have severe OCD, so maybe it's just me. But yeah, so this story is about a young girl called Elizabeth. Basically, she is raised in this magical library, and then some shit happens, and she ends up meeting Nathaniel Thorne, who is a sorcerer. And sorcerers kind of have a reputation of evil. You know, they're, especially where she's from, they're kind of like, I don't know if they're even a necessary evil. I think they're just kind of avoided at all costs. And so when both of their worlds collide, it's very interesting. And yeah, I'm loving it so far. Nathaniel's character is hysterical. Like, his sarcasm is next level, and I'm living for it. Like, I'm gonna see if there's like some things, like fun lines. Okay, so like, and another reason I love her books is because her female characters are also very realistic, and they're just so witty. And she does talk about the standards set on women, but in like a slightly humorous way, I guess, or in like a way that's digestible for a lot of people. So there's one scene where Elizabeth, who has worked in the library all her life and wore like scholarly robes, now has to wear like a corseted dress. And it's just funny, so I'm going to read it to you because it's really good. "I cannot breathe," she said, scrabbling at her chest. Hannah firmly took her hands and set them aside. "It's the fashion, miss." Elizabeth was deeply alarmed by the idea that not breathing was fashionable. Loved it. I loved that line. I was like, yes, like, yeah. Like, when you think about it, you're like, men are like, what would be fashionable? Not breathing. If women didn't breathe, that'd be very fashionable. Or if they took as little oxygen from us as possible. I'm just being pedantic now. That's not really a thing, but yeah. I love her books. I love her characters. Her male characters are written well. Her female characters are written amazingly. And yeah, I cannot wait to see where this goes. Yeah, I'm on chapter 15, page 159. There are how many pages in this? 2 seconds. There are 453. I literally like wrote it down because I'm extra. Oh, that says pages in Welsh. Tudalen. But yeah, kind of like the deal for today. I'm going to read this because my cousin is here and I can't really read in bed. So what I'll probably do is listen to an audiobook. I'm currently on Peter Pan and Radio Silence, so depending what mood I'm in later, it's what I'll listen to. Also, the state of my hair is like, I think I should bring this back. I'm pretty sure like this was a thing in the 90s. Can we just like bring this back? Like, could I be a Spice Girl? This is a look. This is a look. Also, I have like a bruise on my jaw and it hurts. So yeah. But me and my strange hair, I'm gonna go shower. Like, honestly, I look at some people on BookTube and I'm like, they're so glamorous. And then I do like my makeup for my like non-vlogs. And then I look at my vlogs, I'm like, good God, girl, is that what you really look like? Because I'm just like a mess. I live my life as a perpetual mess in hiding. That should be my tagline, like bio line. Naomi, a perpetual mess in hiding. I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. It is gonna be a night. Have a good sleep, guys, because I won't be. morning, everyone. It's not really morning, but it's a Sunday and I don't care. I've had a stressful week, so I slept a bit too much, but that's fine. So I was up last night until like 2 or 3 reading and I have no regrets. Honestly, this A Sorcery of Thorns is amazing and I'm living for it, and Margaret Rogerson is fast becoming one of my favourite authors of all time. So today is the 14th and I have like a list and I want to finish 2 books by tomorrow, and that is A Sorcery of Thorns and Peter Pan. I think I have like 2 hours left of Peter Pan, and if I listen to that maybe on like 1.75, I think I'll be able to do it. And A Sorcery of Thorns, I'm like halfway through, but I know that like if I dedicate myself to it today, I can probably finish it today and easily tomorrow, because it's so easy to get through, it's so readable, and I'm just, yeah, I'm living for it. When my brain is like a bit more like put together, I will talk to you about it in more in depth, but for now that's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Ignore my cut. I have like a cut here and a cut here. Like they look like spots, but they're just cuts. And they're really painful, so I'm really wishing they would like leave, because so yeah, I'm gonna go read. I'm gonna do some more writing. I had a decent like writing day yesterday. Working on like a project. So yeah, I think today is gonna be, I'm gonna do a bit of like admin stuff. So I've noticed that like now that I'm like really getting into YouTube and booktube especially, and like now that I'm a bit older, like my YouTube tastes have changed, and I think I'm gonna go through all my subscriptions and like add a few more booktubers, but also get rid of a few that I no longer watch. Not booktubers specifically, I pretty much watch all the booktubers I follow, but like just other accounts that I like, more makeup accounts that I don't really have any interesting anymore. Like I'll keep the 1 or 2 that I find useful, but you know, I'm just gonna kind of like cull it back. And I'm gonna do the same with Twitter, I think, because yeah, when I started Twitter, yeah, I was just like a bit of a different person a couple of years ago, and I noticed that the things that I want to consume now are very different to what they used to be. And I'm gonna do the same with Instagram, because like I don't want to have to like sift through all stuff I'm no longer interested in just to find what I'm interested in. And I notice sometimes that like I miss stuff and I'm like, it's so frustrating. So I'm gonna kind of do that today. Yeah. So yeah, so I found out the other day that my grandpa is in hospital waiting to have some tests done, which means that my nan is on her own. So I think tonight I'm gonna go to my nan's and stay. Haven't slept at my nan's house for years, so be really fun and interesting, and just want to keep her company and yeah, make sure that she's, you know, good and stuff. So, and like she loves like just chilling. We have like the best chilling times because she just like sews and knits, and I just like read and write. It's like the best. And we just drink tea and then we talk about like, I don't know, we always have nice conversations. But she's also making me this amazing like book protector. I'm gonna show you guys, because I mentioned that I wanted to make one and then she just made it, like went ahead and made me one, and oh my god, it's so cute and I can't wait to show you. She's like so talented. Like my nan is honestly such a talented lady. But yeah, that's kind of it for my morning update. I'm gonna go have a cup of tea now, have some breakfast, even though like it's nearly dinner time. Like this week I'm not really, like my eating habits are a bit weird this week. I think it's been really stressful, and when I get really stressed, like I don't particularly want to eat like meals. Like at the if I could eat blueberry Wheaties like the cereal all week for every meal, I would right now. Like, does anyone else have this? Like when you're stressed, like you just want like specific foods? Yeah, I just want biscuits, Welsh cakes and Wheaties. That's all I want this week. But yeah. Okay guys, I'm gonna wrap this reading week up here. Didn't do as well as I wanted to. I kind of got through most of Peter Pan, loved it. I'm really enjoying it. It's kind of very similar to the film, like the cartoon Disney one, but also very different. And I am enjoying it. It's really interesting. I'm kind of just, I don't know why I'm not getting through it as quick as I usually would. But yeah, it's very interesting at least. I am I think I'm like 30%, 40% into Radio Silence, but that's okay because I wasn't aiming to finish that this week. I'm gonna like be doing this book over the whole month. It's kind of like one of those overarching books for me, so that's fine. I'm nearly finished with A Sorcery of Thorns and I am loving it. I'm hopefully gonna finish it tomorrow on a Monday because my goal for finishing that was the 15th. I know I'm starting a buddy read tomorrow with Jade from JD Ray Reads. We're gonna read A Curse so Dark and Lonely, so that'll be exciting to read with her. And yeah, it's been, to be honest, this week has been quite hard. A lot has gone on. My mental health hasn't been the best, so my reading has kind of been very slack, and I didn't kind of have the same enthusiasm as I had the week before, last week I should say. But I'm hopefully with this buddy read with Jade and just how much I'm enjoying Sorcery of Thorns, I'm hoping that will like bolster me forward. So next week I really want to finish A Curse so Dark and Lonely. I want to be done with Peter Pan, which hopefully I'll finish tomorrow as well because that's the deadline I gave myself for that. A Sorcery of Thorns, and I'm really hoping to get through Vicious next week as well, because if I can do all of those, then the only books I have left on my TBR, I'm not going to aim for every book like the 12, but what I have done is I've decided to aim for 2 careers, the ones I couldn't choose between, and that is a magical librarian and Meiji zoologist. So to finish those, all I need to do then is finish Radio Silence, like I said, and then read King of Scars. And that's my 2 careers sorted. And any books after that are going to be an all-time bonus because, yeah, that would be like pushing myself so much. Because if I read all those like books for the 2 careers, I think that's like 8 books. 9 books. Just realised. 9 books. And then I can kind of choose which career I'm going to go for in August. To be fair, I'll probably stick with librarian, but it was just kind of fun, and like the 12 books was kind of like stressing me out, and I was like, I'm never going to finish it. But I think these 9 books is much more suited for my level. Like, it's pushing myself, I feel challenged, but not so much so I'm going to like crack under the pressure. But as I said, if I do end up finishing 12, that would be great, but finishing 9 would be amazing, and I would be so proud of myself if I finish 9, because that would be the most books I've ever read in a month. I think the best I've read in a month is 7 and like a half. So if I can read 8 or 9 books, like if I can read 9 books this month, I'm gonna be so proud of myself. So fingers crossed for me, guys. I'm really pushing for it. And yeah, I'm kind of gonna end this vlog here. It was a bit of a weird one, I'm really sorry, guys. But yeah, you have to forgive me. I'm gonna do better next week. I promise. I'll make it a much more interesting vlog. I'll try and find things to do. I'm gonna be writing my wedding invoice next week, so maybe I'm gonna do like a wax seal for the first time so I can show you guys what that's like, I guess. I don't know if you're interested in that stuff. I'll try and be more productive next week, guys, in my actual life and in my reading life, and hold me accountable, because this might help my mental health. Like, help me be productive, help me read more, keep me accountable. Yeah, and if you want to follow more of my reading adventures, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. My Twitter name is 𝚑𝚘𝚗_Naomi, and my Instagram is just 𝚑𝚘𝚗_Naomi. Because yeah, Twitter wouldn't let me have the with in between, and it's very annoying because I'm like, why would you do that to me? I thought we were friends. I thought we had a good thing going. And then you just ruined it. Yeah, that's it for today, guys. It's been a week. It has been a week. And I'm really excited for it to be over. Really excited for next week to start. And I'm going to tell myself that it's a new week and a new mood and a new vibe. And it'll be better. It will be better. But yeah, another update is I've been eating healthier the last 2 weeks, and I'm feeling a lot better about myself. I suffer a lot from, like, you know, I hate how I look. People who don't, I'm like, teach me how. But I've been eating healthier and I feel a lot better, so I think that's really helped, and I'm feeling myself more. Like, I tried on a dress I bought for an event in May, and for the first time in a long time I thought I looked pretty in a dress. I love dresses, but I'm very curvy, especially on like the top half. And like, so I think like when I measured myself the other day, I'm like a 41 on top, like a 30, and then
on my waist and like a 39 on my hips or whatever, so I'm like very much like this, and a lot of dresses these days aren't for that, and you can fight me on it if you want, but honestly I can't find any, and a lot of dresses don't fit me up here, but they will fit me like around my waist, and like, but then if I find one that fits, like, sorry, so if a dress fits me up here on my chest, it won't fit my waist, and then vice versa. So it's very hard to find a dress, but I'm always really self-conscious about my arms and just everything, and I'm always like, oh, I look, and I'm quite tall, I'm like 5'8", so I'm like, oh, I look very boyish and I look very manly, like I'm not dainty, I shouldn't wear a dress. But yeah, I tried on a dress yesterday, and for the first time in a long time I thought I look really pretty in this dress. So I'm very excited for that, and I think actually reading A Sorcery of Thorns has helped me with that, because the main character Elizabeth is like really tall. Like I think she's taller than even the main like male character, which I love. Like they're pretty close, but she's a bit taller. I think she's taller than like everyone in this book, and I love that because growing up I was always the tallest, and I have a huge complex about being overly tall. So yeah, I think this book is actually helping me enjoy being tall, and like is helping me like feel myself more, which I love. Like such an unexpected little perk from this book. Ugh, this book is just perfect. Like Margaret Rogerson is like my favourite author of all time. Like, oh wait, did I just say that? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Holly Black and Louise O'Neill. That just came out, like I did not expect that to be a thing. But maybe she is. Like she's written 2 books and I've already read like 1.5 of them, and I'm like in love. New favourite author, Margaret Rogerson, if you're watching, I love your books. You're my new favourite author, and I will 110% support nearly everything you write if it keeps going down this track. So yeah, that's it from me today, guys. I love you guys. I hope you had a great week. I hope you had a better reading week than me. If you've had a bad time this week, I'm really sorry. Come like DM me, we can moan about it on Twitter or whatever, because I know the feeling. So I'm wishing you guys a very happy week ahead, because I know I'm putting this out on a Monday. So yeah, I hope you guys have a really good week. I hope you've had a great week as well, and I will speak to you soon, and you will see me in the end of the next vlog next week, and another video in like 2 days. Okay, I'm gonna go because I'm really hungry and I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay guys, bye.